The 2017 UK Renault Clio Cup got underway in fine style on the Brands Hatch Indy circuit. It was Team Pyro polemeister Mike Bushell who continued the form we saw last year and dominated the top of the grid sheets once again, with Lee Pattison for company on the front row for race 1 and teenage karting graduate Jack McCarthy alongside for race 2, making that one a Team Pyro 1-2. Pattison had made the better start to the opening race of the weekend to take the lead and ultimately the win, but Bushell was immaculate in his starting execution in a very busy start to head McCarthy in round 2. Sicily's Max Coates propelled himself into third ahead of WDE Motorsport pair Pattison and Paul Rivette. Kyle Hornby's exit from the race at Paddock Bend saw an early safety car deployment, after which several cars had some wide moments followed by some great saves. Coates was one such driver, dropping from third to seventh, and a battle with privateer Shane Deegan, who also had a similar moment. Another great save came from Westbourne's James Dorlin, who had starred in round 1, having driven from 16th on the grid to finish 4th in that race. The 17-year-old survived his race 2 high-speed run through the Paddock Hill gravel, but wound up further down the order. McCarthy was impressive in his pursuit of Bushell at the front for 2/3 of the race, but left a small gap at Druids on lap 15, and that saw both Pattison and Rivette pounce. Deegan's battle with Coates ended on lap 17, immediately after he'd set a new lap record. And just a little further back, there was a huge dice, including third-generation Renault racer Jade Edwards, who'd climbed to 14th place from the very back of the field following problems in qualifying. Bushell and Pattison finished 1-2, a reverse of the result of round 1, with Rivette in third once again, this time ahead of McCarthy, who secured the graduate class victory. PP Motorsport with Westbourne's James Colburn was next in 5th, just ahead of Max Coates. Pattison and Bushell therefore share the championship lead with a win apiece as we head to Donington Park over the Easter weekend. Paul Rivette is third, ahead of Jack McCarthy, with Max Coates in 5th.
The champagne running down my back means I've had a good weekend. So on the podium, second and a first on the first weekend. It's the best ever start I've had to a Clio championship. So, well, just if I can continue this throughout the year, that'd be great.
I think it's going to be tight this year. I mean, if you look at the times, they're just incredibly close. With the new no-dropped rounds this year, like I said, you are going to have to be consistent and bag points. If you're not quick enough to be on podium, just accept it and just get what you can.
The pace is always going to be that close. Every driver has their stronger and weaker circuits, so we'll see how we all get on. However, Mike Lee and myself are all very experienced, so realistically we should be quick everywhere.